This is Force 13, Australia Oceania Channel, with another update on Tropical Cyclone Penny, which remains at Category 2, and central pressure 987 millibars, located over the Coral Sea near 16 South, 155.8 degrees east, which is about 620 kilometres east of Willis Island, 1020 kilometres east northeast of Townsville. Tropical Cyclone Penny, as mentioned, lies over the Coral Sea, well away from the Queensland coast. As a Category 2, Bureau of Meteorology will update about 1700 hours Eastern Standard Time. Now we have a look at the current track for the cyclone. And the Bureau of Meteorology in Victoria has issued a severe weather warning for damaging winds for the central East Gippsland, West South Gippsland forecast districts, strong squally winds. The gale warning is in place for the Port Phillip Bay, Western Port, Gippsland Lake, and Central Gippsland Coast, East Gippsland Coast. On the screen is also the warning area. Now we turn back to Tropical Cyclone Penny, and again some models, their tracks. Is Penny going to go back into the Gulf of Carpentaria? The models on the right hand side of the screen, and each model has an individual colour. But the picture is changing. Late cycle track guidance. And here's the latest Bureau of Meteorology's 12-hourly rainfall, and you clearly see where the activity is. It's the Coral Sea. The rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen, but it looks like a little bit of rain for the East Gippsland region. However, the total forecast of rain, and again it's going to be the area north of Townsville up to Cape York. Now the Joy Typhoon Warning Centre has amended their position on the tropical cyclone. And what are they saying? They have it located at 16 south, 155.9 degrees east, winds 55 knots, gusting 75 knots. And they have it tracking southeastward at 5 knots over the last 6 hours. Animated enhanced multispectral satellite imagery depicts central dense overcast, including the low-level circulation with convective banding in the eastern and southern semicircles. 89 gigahertz microwave image shows weak banding wrapping into a central low reflectivity area with a pocket of deep convection in the southeastern quadrant. The initial position is based with high confidence on the MSI loop microwave image. The initial intensity of 55 knots is based on the system maintaining structure, hedging above the Vorak intensity estimate from PGTW at T3, 45 knots, and is supported by a recent SATCON estimate of 54 knots. There is increasing uncertainty in the forecast track as the subtropical ridge builds to the east. This is the life of the tropical cyclone up to earlier today. And as this subtropical ridge builds to the east, it will produce a slow southeast track for the cyclone over the next 12 hours. After the 12 hours has been passed, Tropical Cyclone 08P or Penny will gradually accelerate westward through the next 120 hours as the steering ridge builds south of the system. Environmental analysis reveals that the system is in an area of low 10 to 15 knot vertical wind shear, good outflow, and tracking through warm 27-29 Celsius sea surface temperatures. However, after 48 hours, the system will gradually weaken as environmental conditions degrade. Specifically, vertical wind shear will increase. Available dynamic model guidance remains in poor agreement with significant differences in the timing of the westward turn and track speeds in the later part of the forecast period. And due to that, there's low overall confidence in the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre's forecast. Wave height 23 feet. Now we have a look at the Pivotal Weather website. It's the GFS precipitation model. The rainfall scale is at the bottom of the screen, and once again it's the area in yellow through to dark brown. Total precipitable water, you can clearly see Tropical Storm 36 up there to the south of Thailand, Tropical Cyclone Cat 2 Penny, Tropical Cyclone Cat 2 Mona, and the precipitable water scale is on the right hand side of the screen, and what we look for is the amount of area in pink. Force 13 will continue to bring the latest information on the tropical scene. Mona, Penny, 36W per book, and 90W that's come on the radar also in the Westpac. Now we have a look at the NOAA floaters on the Tropical Cyclone Penny. And as mentioned a few minutes ago in this update, the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has once again amended their position on Penny. And key message out of their latest advisory is the time of the curve. And as mentioned, the Bureau of Meteorology will update around 1700 hours. And also, we did a live stream on the main channel, and the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre cone is normally a little bit wider than the bombs. Now, upper level divergence, and it is very healthy. Even something's caught my eye when you look at the 850 millibar vorticity coming up. Do we have another possible area of interest near Hotiara? Now, wind shear remains a critical component. The red's unfavourable, the yellow neutral, green favourable. And the JTWC said that low wind shear was favourable. Now, 24-hour shear tendency, I would like to see a little bit more blue. and you can clearly see Mona, but I'm looking at that area to the north of the tropical cyclone. And a look at the tropical cyclone formation probability guide, and we're going to see an area of interest to the west of Darwin, possible area Gove, Northern Territory, Northwest Gulf of Carpentaria. The Himawari 8 satellite view, it's a rainbow imagery, and you can clearly see the two tropical cyclones. And Force 13 AU will continue to bring the latest information as soon as possible, and including another update on tropical cyclone Mona.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, our YouTube page youtube.com/Force13, on Facebook under the same name Force13, and our Twitter handle, it's @Force13 if you wish to get in touch. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.